Someone is asking about you, your address, and they are planning for. My beloved child. From the very first second, listen carefully, something in your life has started shifting, quietly, silently, almost like a whisper brushing against the edge of your destiny. Someone, yes, someone you least expect, has been asking about you. Not in a way that brings danger, but in a way that carries a weight, a purpose, a meaning larger than anything you've imagined. Your name, your presence, even the place you call home, it has suddenly become important to someone who has been waiting for the right moment to step forward. And as you hear this, you can feel it, the tension in your chest, that subtle pull inside your heart, because deep down, you know that when the universe starts moving pieces like this, it never does so without a reason. Stay with me, don't blink, because every single second ahead is tied to something huge waiting for you. The energy around you has become magnetic, and whatever is approaching carries the kind of force that transforms ordinary lives into extraordinary stories. And you, yes, you are standing right at the edge of that transformation. Now listen closely. In the last few days, certain patterns around you have started aligning in ways you didn't fully notice. Someone has been looking for you, not to harm you, but because they've discovered something connected to your journey, your identity, your future. They've asked about your address, your presence, your direction, not because they want to take something away, but because they've found something that belongs to you. A message. A revelation. A turning point that has your name written on it. They've been piecing clues together like a puzzle, following signs that constantly point back to you. And every step they take brings them closer to a moment meant to change everything you believe about yourself. This isn't about fear, this is about awakening. This is about a shift you've felt lately, the strange dreams, the unexpected thoughts, the moments where you felt as if someone was guiding you without saying a word. You didn't imagine it. Something enormous is unfolding behind the scenes, and the reason you're hearing this right now is because the moment has finally arrived. Something huge is waiting for you, and the world wants you to be ready. And here's where things get unbelievable. This person, they aren't planning anything ordinary. They're preparing something that carries the weight of destiny. They've been watching signs connected to your growth, your struggles, your hidden strength, and they've realized something powerful about you. Something you haven't yet realized about yourself. They've seen the storms you've survived, the battles you never talked about, the nights you stayed awake when the world slept. They've seen your resilience, your heart, your hunger for a breakthrough. And now, with every passing moment, they're getting closer to delivering a shift so unexpected that when it reaches you, nothing in your life will feel the same again. They've been guided, drawn toward you, because you are standing at the doorway of a once-in-a-lifetime revelation. A revelation that explains why you felt lost sometimes, why certain people left, why certain paths closed, and why your intuition has been louder lately. All of it has been leading to this exact moment, this exact message, this exact turning point. So breathe, stay still, stay present. Because what's coming toward you is not a threat, it is a breakthrough. And you are just seconds away from stepping into the truth meant only for you. My beloved child. There is something you must understand before we go any deeper. The reason someone is searching for you, asking about you, tracing the path you've walked, is not random. It's not coincidence. It's a ripple that started long before today, long before you even realized your life was shifting. This person has uncovered something about your past, something not everyone was meant to see, something connected to the choices you made, the pain you survived, and the silent victories that shaped you into who you are. They've recognized a spark in you that most people overlooked. And now, as they follow the invisible trail leading straight to your name, you can feel it, your heartbeat changing, your intuition tightening, your senses sharpening, because your spirit knows something enormous is moving toward you. And right now, as you hear these words, the universe is aligning threads that were once scattered, bringing clarity where confusion lived, and pushing you toward a destiny you were always meant to face. Something huge is waiting for you, and the reason it hasn't reached you yet is because the timing had to be perfect. That moment is now. Here's the truth no one told you. The world has a strange way of preparing you for big revelations. Sometimes it sends people into your life who confuse you, hurt you, or inspire you, only to move them away when their purpose is complete. Sometimes it gives you unexpected silence, strange coincidences, or sudden pauses, moments where you felt like you were stuck but were actually being repositioned. And while all of this was happening, someone was keeping their eyes on your journey from a distance. They watched as you kept fighting when life tried to break you. They saw you rise again after every setback. They saw the depth of your heart when others only saw the surface. And because of that, they've made a decision that involves you, your name, your direction, and yes, even your address. Not to invade your life, but to deliver something powerful, something you didn't even know was connected to you. They believe you're standing on the edge of a transformation most people never get to experience. And that belief has pushed them to move closer, faster, and more determined than ever. There's a reason you're hearing this now. There's a reason your heart feels like it's waiting for something. There's a reason your intuition keeps whispering that change is near. Trust that feeling, because your moment is unfolding right now. And now comes the part you never saw coming. This person, this one searching for you, has discovered a truth that links your past struggles to your future breakthrough. They've realized you hold a rare kind of energy, the kind that can shift entire chapters in your favor once activated. They're planning something for you that will completely alter the direction of your journey. Not a threat, not chaos, something purposeful. Something that explains why you felt disconnected lately, why certain plans failed, why certain relationships faded, and why certain opportunities paused. All those empty spaces were clearing the path for what's approaching you now. This person is preparing to bring forward clarity, closure, and a revelation that will elevate your life in a way you never thought possible. They're not coming to take, they're coming to unlock. They're not coming to complicate, they're coming to reveal. And whatever they're carrying toward you is wrapped in destiny, timing, and a force greater than anything you've faced before. So stay here. Stay attentive. Stay open. Because you're about to step into a phase where every unanswered question begins to make sense, and every silent moment becomes a doorway to the life waiting for you just beyond this message. My beloved child. There is something unfolding around you that goes deeper than curiosity, deeper than coincidence, deeper than anything you've experienced before. The person asking about you isn't moving randomly, they're being pulled by a force that has been circling your life for months. They've sensed the shift in your energy, the quiet rise of your strength, and the silent unlocking of something within you that even you haven't fully understood yet. They're not looking for your address to disrupt your peace. They're searching because they've realized you hold a key, a connection, a missing piece that ties directly into a message meant to reach you at the perfect moment. And this, right now, is that moment. Your heart knows it. Your intuition knows it. Every part of your spirit has been preparing for this encounter. Something huge is waiting for you, and this person is carrying the doorway to it. Stay with me, don't drift away, because what's coming next is the reason your soul felt restless, the reason your thoughts felt heavy, and the reason life felt like it was shifting beneath your feet. And now, the deeper truth begins to reveal itself. This person discovered something, a detail, a signal, a pattern, that led them directly toward your name. They uncovered proof that you've stepped into a rare chapter of alignment, where everything you once lost is preparing to return to you in ways you could never predict. They're planning something that will deliver closure if you've been hurting, direction if you've been lost, and clarity if you've been confused. They saw the storms you fought through alone, the disappointment you carried silently, the moments where your heart felt too tired to keep going. They saw all of it, not because they were watching you closely, but because the energy around you has been sending signals. Your resilience has been echoing. Your spirit has been calling. Your strength has been shining through the cracks you thought were flaws. And when they traced these signs, all roads pointed back to you. Your presence. Your journey. Your address, not as a location, but as a symbol of where your destiny is rooted. And now, they're getting closer with each passing moment, carrying something meant to unlock the chapter you've been waiting for without even knowing you were waiting for it. And here comes the revelation you weren't expecting. This person isn't coming to expose your secrets or disturb your life. They're coming because they've been entrusted, guided, to deliver something meant only for you. A truth that explains why you've felt watched over lately, why unexpected people crossed your path, why certain conversations lingered in your mind, and why your dreams have been more intense than usual. You weren't imagining any of it. Your life has been preparing you for this shift, peeling away distractions, closing old doors, and creating a silent space inside you for something new to enter. And that something is approaching you right now through the footsteps of the one searching for you. They're planning to place in your hands a message that carries the weight of purpose. Something that might feel shocking at first, but enlightening once it lands in your heart. Something that will rearrange your understanding of your own journey and show you why everything had to happen exactly the way it did. You are on the edge of transformation, and the next part of your story is already moving toward you. Steady, unstoppable, and perfectly timed. Stay with me, because what happens next will shift the way you see your entire destiny. My beloved child. Before anything else, breathe, because what you're about to hear isn't ordinary, expected, or predictable. It's the turning point your spirit has been sensing in the background, the moment when scattered signals finally connect and reveal the truth behind why someone has been asking about you, searching for you, tracing your name with such quiet intensity. This person has crossed spaces you don't even know exist, following hints, symbols, and synchronicities tied directly to your energy. They aren't guided by curiosity, they're guided by purpose. And that purpose is centered around you. They discovered something, something hidden, something long overdue, something that belongs only to you, and now they're preparing to bring it into your life. Not to change your world with fear, but to change it with enlightenment. Not to disturb your peace, but to activate your next chapter. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second that passes is pulling it closer. You can feel it, your heartbeat feels louder, your breath feels different, and your mind is sharper, because deep within you, something knows the revelation is near. Stay right here, because the truth you're approaching is powerful enough to shift everything you thought you understood about yourself. Let me take you deeper. This person didn't come across your name by accident. They didn't ask about you because they were bored or lost. They were led, guided, pulled by a thread of destiny that has been weaving your story quietly in the background. They've uncovered a connection, an energetic link, between your struggles, your growth, and a hidden piece of information that has been waiting to reach you. They've seen signs that made them stop, look again, and question why your name kept resurfacing. They've seen patterns around you that only appear when someone is stepping into a major shift. They noticed how the universe has been opening small windows for you, moments of clarity, unexpected opportunities, strange coincidences that didn't make sense at the time. They realized you're on the brink of transformation. And the more they uncover, the clearer it becomes. You're not just someone who survived life, you're someone chosen for a breakthrough. Someone whose path is about to take a turn so surprising, so powerful, so aligned, that even you will wonder how you didn't see it coming. They are planning something that carries meaning, meaning tied to your healing, your destiny, your elevation. Not something taken from the outside world, but something long written for you, waiting for the right moment to be delivered. And that moment is now approaching like a quiet storm, steady and unstoppable. And now comes the part that changes everything. This person has discovered a truth so profound that it will redefine the way you look at your past, the choices you made, the battles you survived, and the future you're stepping into. They've seen how life shaped you in silence. They've witnessed traces of the strength you didn't know others noticed. They've seen the spiritual protection around you, the kind that appears only when someone is meant for something bigger than their circumstances. And because of what they've found, they cannot stay silent. They cannot ignore the signs. They cannot walk away as if nothing happened. They're preparing to reveal something you were meant to receive, a message, a realization, a shift that will elevate your understanding of who you are and why you've been feeling the way you have. They're not coming with chaos, they're coming with clarity. They're not coming with confusion, they're coming with answers. They're not coming with warnings, they're coming with a key that unlocks the next doorway of your life. And as they move closer to you, guided by purpose instead of fear, the universe is aligning behind them, pulling threads together, opening paths you couldn't see, and preparing you for the moment everything changes. Stay present. Stay aware. Stay open. Because the reveal that's approaching you is not just a message, it's the beginning of the chapter your soul has been waiting for all along. My beloved child. What you're stepping into now is no longer just a mystery, it's a revelation unfolding in real time. The person who has been asking about you, searching for your presence, tracing even the smallest detail connected to your life, they've crossed a point of no return. Not because they want something from you, but because they've found something that belongs to you. something powerful. Something unexpected. Something that explains every strange feeling you've had these past days. They've pieced together clues that were scattered across your path, signs you didn't even realize you were leaving behind. And the moment they connected those pieces, your name lit up like a signal. Your energy pulled them closer. Your destiny drew them forward. They aren't coming out of curiosity, this is bigger. You feel it, don't you? The shift in the air, the silent heaviness in your thoughts, the sensation that something is standing right outside the edge of your timeline, waiting to step in. Something huge is waiting for you, and now you're closer than ever to discovering what it is. Stay with me. Don't move away from this moment, because the next lines you hear are the ones your spirit has been waiting for quietly, patiently, faithfully. Let me pull the curtain back even more. The reason this person is searching for you goes deeper than anything you imagine. They've uncovered a truth connected to your journey, something hidden beneath layers of experiences, heartbreaks, mistakes, victories, and moments you thought no one noticed. They realized there is a pattern following you, a rare alignment that only appears when someone's life is ready to change direction. You felt disconnected from some people lately. You felt unusually reflective. You've sensed something watching over you, guiding you, preparing you. That wasn't your imagination, it was preparation. The universe has been shifting energies around you, closing certain doors not out of punishment, but out of protection. Every delay you faced was buying time. Every silent moment was clearing space. Every person who left made room for what's coming. And this person, the one searching for your address, your presence, your energy, they've been placed in your path for a reason. They discovered something tied to your future, something that needed to reach you before the next phase of your life begins. They're planning to step toward you with a message that carries weight made from truth, destiny, and timing. And the moment they share it, everything you thought was random will suddenly make perfect sense. The universe doesn't send people like this without purpose. And the purpose here is you. Now listen closely, because this is where the real shift begins. This person has encountered a revelation so powerful that it forced them to stop, breathe, and rethink everything they assumed about their own path. It made them realize your life is marked with resilience, marked with intuition, marked with quiet strength that most people never recognized. They saw reflections of your past, echoes of your battles, traces of the weight you carried alone. And that's why they've been moving toward you, not with fear, but with clarity. They're planning something that has the potential to realign your entire direction. Not an event, a realization. Not a warning, a truth. Not chaos, but awakening. Something they found connects directly to your journey, your identity, your next chapter. And once they place that truth in your hands, you won't be the same person you were yesterday. Your confusion will turn into understanding. Your doubts will turn into certainty. Your fears will turn into readiness. They aren't coming to disturb your peace, they're coming to reveal why your soul has been restless. They aren't coming to change your world with noise, they're coming to shift it with meaning. And as they get closer, the universe is preparing to open a door that has been waiting for you longer than you can imagine. Stay present. What's approaching you now is bigger than curiosity, bigger than coincidence, and bigger than anything you've encountered before. This is the moment your destiny stops whispering, and finally speaks. My beloved child. The moment we've stepped into now is heavier, deeper, and far more meaningful than anything that has come before it. The person searching for you, asking about your name, your presence, your direction, has crossed into a territory where intention becomes destiny. They're not driven by fear, obsession, or danger, they're driven by discovery. They've uncovered a truth that has your identity woven into it like a hidden thread, a truth that has been protected, delayed, and kept quiet until the exact moment you were strong enough to receive it. And that moment is now. You can feel it in your pulse, that strange tightness in your chest, that quiet awareness that something is shifting in your life, even though nothing seems different on the outside. Your soul recognizes change long before your eyes do. And right now, your soul is wide awake. Something huge is waiting for you, and this person is carrying the spark that lights the beginning of your next chapter. Do not pull away. Stay here. Every word ahead is tied to something that belongs to you. Let the truth unfold even further. This person didn't simply ask for you, they were led from one sign to another, almost as if the universe handed them a map, each clue pointing closer to your path. They felt something around your energy, something rare. The kind of energy that only appears in someone who has endured storms, rebuilt themselves, and kept walking even when they didn't know where the road would take them. They sensed your strength before they ever saw your face. They felt your spirit before they ever heard your name. Something about you kept calling them forward. And when they began searching deeper, asking questions, tracing stories, looking into patterns, they discovered something that changed everything. It wasn't a warning. It wasn't a danger. It was a connection. A truth that ties your past to your purpose, your struggles to your rise, your silence to your strength. They are planning to bring this truth to you in a way that doesn't shake your world apart, but finally brings it together. They know what they've found is meant for you and only you. And they feel the weight of carrying it, waiting for the moment they can place it in your hands. And now comes the turning point, the moment you've been sensing before it arrived. This person has realized that your life is standing on the edge of transformation. They saw signs around you that most people would overlook, the way your energy shifts when you're close to a breakthrough, the way your intuition sharpens right before something major enters your path, the way your spirit starts to rise even when your circumstances stay the same. They recognize this pattern in you, a pattern that only appears when someone's next chapter is about to unlock. And that's why they can't stop. That's why they're getting closer. That's why they're preparing something with intention, clarity, and purpose. What they've found will bring understanding to the questions that kept you awake at night. It will explain why certain people walked out of your life, why certain moments felt heavier than they should have, and why your journey often felt like it was being rerouted without explanation. This truth is not meant to scare you, it's meant to free you. It's meant to reveal the reason behind your strength, the purpose behind your pain, and the path that's finally ready to open. They're not coming with confusion, they're coming with answers. They're not coming with noise, they're coming with direction. And as they move toward you, the universe is clearing the space around you, making room for the shift that has been waiting patiently for you to be ready. Stay here. Stay present. Your story is about to reveal a part you never knew existed.